All hail the power of Jesus' name. Let angels prostrate fall. Bring forth the royal diadem and crown him Lord of all. Bring forth the royal diadem and crown him Lord of all. The wicked flees when no one or no man pursues him, but the uncompromisingly righteous are bold as a lion. Cited from Leviticus 26:17, Leviticus 26:36, Psalm 53 and 5. When the land transgresses, it has many rulers. But when the ruler is a man of discernment, understanding, and knowledge, its stability will long continue. A poor man who oppresses the poor is like a sweeping rain which leaves no food, plundering them of their last morsels. Matthew 18:28. Those who forsake the law of God and man praise the wicked, but those who keep the law of God and man contend with them. Proverbs 29:18. Evil men do not understand justice, but they who crave and seek the Lord understand it fully. John 7:17, 1 Corinthians 2:15, 1 John 2 and 20 and 27. Better is the poor man who walks in his integrity than he who willfully goes in double and wrong ways, though he is rich. Whoever keeps the law of God and man is a wise son, but he who is a companion of gluttons and the carousing, self-indulgent, and extravagant shames his father. He who by charging excessive interest and who by unjust efforts to get gain increases his material possession, gathers it for him to spend, who is kind and generous to the poor. Job 27 and 16, 17, Proverbs 13 and 22, Ecclesiastes 2:26. He who turns away his ear from hearing the law of God and man, even his prayer is an abomination, hateful and revolting to God. Psalm 66:18, Psalm 109 and 7, Proverbs 15 and 8, Zechariah 7 and 11. Whoever leads the upright astray into an evil way, he will himself fall into his own pit, but the blameless will have a goodly inheritance. The rich man is wise in his own eyes and conceit, but the poor man who has understanding will find him out. When the uncompromisingly righteous triumph, there is great glory and celebration. But the wicked rise to power. Men hide themselves. He who covers his transgression will not prosper, but whoever confesses and forsakes his sins will obtain mercy. Psalm 32 and 3 through 5, 1 John 1, 8 through 10. Blessed, happy, fortunate, and to be envied is the man who reverently and worshipfully fears the Lord at all times, regardless of the circumstances. But he who hardens his heart will fall into calamity. Like a roaring lion or a ravenous and charging bear is a wicked ruler over the poor people. A ruler who lacks understanding is like a wicked one, a great oppressor. But he who hates covetousness and unjust gain shall prolong his days. If a man willfully sheds the blood of a person and keeps the guilt of murder upon his conscience, he is fleeing to the pit, the grave, the hastening to his own destruction. Let no man stop him. He who walks uprightly shall be safe, but he who willfully goes in double and wrong ways shall fall in one of them. He who cultivates his land will have plenty of bread, but he who follows worthless people and pursuits will have poverty enough. A a faithful man shall abound with blessing, but he who makes haste to be rich at any cost shall not go unpunished. Proverbs 13:11, Proverbs 20:21, Proverbs 23:4, and 1 Timothy 6:9. To have respect of persons and to show partiality is not good. Neither is it good that man should transgress for a piece of bread. He who has an evil and covetous eye hastens to be rich and knows not that want will come upon him. Proverbs 21:5, Proverbs 28:20. He who rebukes a man shall afterward find more favor than he who flatters with the tongue. Whoever robs his father or mother and says, "This is no sin," he is in the same class as an open lawless robber and a destroyer. He who is of a greedy spirit stirs up strife, but he who puts his trust in the Lord shall be enriched and blessed. He who leans on, trusts in, and is confident of his own mind and heart is a self-confident fool. But he who walks in skillful and godly wisdom shall be delivered. James 1:5. He who gives to the poor will not want, but he who hides his eyes from their want will have many a curse. Deuteronomy 15:7, Proverbs 19:17, Proverbs 22:9. When the wicked rise to power, men hide themselves, but when they perish, the consistently righteous increase and become many. Proverbs 28:12. I read into our hearing the 28th chapter of Proverbs in honor of today, Friday, August the 28th, 2020. This is the Attend to My Word Online Crusade, along with the Heritage International Online Tribune, volume number 22, number 11, along with our very partner, H&H Financial, at their new location